Welcome back, lawn lovers. BW here again. Hey, it's time for summer fertilizer. It's July 9th today, and I'm a few days late for my summer fertilizer application. I try to follow the holiday schedule for my fertilizer applications, but I was a few days late for my Memorial Day application too. I like to weigh out the fertilizer I need for each section of my lawn. It helps me to spread it evenly by letting me make small adjustments to my spreader on the smaller sections of my lawn before I get to my large back lawn. You can learn how to calculate the amount of fertilizer to use on each section by watching my old video titled, How Much Fertilizer to Use on a Small Lawn. I'm not fertilizing my whole lawn today. I'm just doing a small section that I reseeded last fall. It's like a small lawn within a lawn, so let's figure out how much fertilizer I need. Normally I like to use organic fertilizers for the summer months, because organic fertilizers are made of natural ingredients without the synthetic materials that can burn your lawn. The organisms that break down organic fertilizer also break down all of the old dead grass blades that collect on the surface of the soil deep within your lawn. These organisms become more active in the warmer summer months, so if we give them the food that they need to grow and multiply, they will effectively do our annual spring raking for us by also eating up all the old dead grass in the lawn. That's what I normally do, but this year I want to take a little more aggressive approach and use the same enhanced efficiency fertilizer I used for my Memorial Day application. I'm using the Fairway Formula fertilizer by Greenview. The label on the bag claims that it can be used anytime the turf is actively growing, and since I'll be irrigating all summer, I should have no problem using this fertilizer. In fact, I've used it during the summer in the past, and had no problems with it at all. Most of the nitrogen in this fertilizer is of a slow-release type of nitrogen that breaks down slowly and feeds the lawn through microbial activity, a little bit like what happens with organic fertilizers. This fertilizer also contains ammonium sulfate, which can lower the pH of the soil a little bit. That's why I want to use this fertilizer again. The pH of my soil is just a little bit too high, and that can prevent the grass from being able to use the iron in the soil. And it's the iron in the soil that helps give the lawn a nice dark green color. Cool season turf prefers a soil pH of 6.5, and my soil tests have shown that my soil is closer to 7.0. That's not high enough to warrant applying sulfur to the soil to correct the pH, but the ammonium sulfate in the fertilizer can bring down the pH a point or two and allow the grass to use a little more of the iron in my soil. Here's a look at my side lawn. You may remember that I renovated this area with Mazama Kentucky bluegrass last fall. It's filling in pretty well, but it looks like it might be suffering a little extra drought or heat stress next to the house from all the sunlight that reflects off the white vinyl siding. Here's what it looked like this spring when I was applying my pre-emergent. I thought about dormant seeding this area last fall to help it thicken up quicker this spring, but I decided to leave it alone and see what this Mazama Kentucky bluegrass could do on its own. I must admit that I'm pretty impressed with it so far, and I bet it will completely fill in by the end of the summer. Don't forget to like this video, and then hit the subscribe button and ring the bell next to it so that you don't miss any new videos. And remember, you can do it.